Hello students. Today I would like to show you how you will be assessed for your email writing assessment. So here you have the criteria for the assessment. That way you know what to expect. So all of these yellow items are things that I expect you to see. So these are all the things that I need to see. And over here on the right hand side, you have the different places where I will put a check mark. So you have unable to achieve, you don't want that. Needs help, don't want that. You want to get satisfactory. Satisfactory means it's good or very good. So the holistic criteria are first, the reader. That means Julie understands the message. So the message is what you are writing about. So you don't actually know what you're writing about yet. You know that it's going to be something to do with an employment counselor and resumes, because that's what we've been studying, as well, personal qualities, right? So the next criteria says the message is complete with a main idea and some supporting details written in paragraph structure. So you tell me that means you tell me in the first line what you're going to be writing about, and then whatever you have in the paragraph is supporting that. And it should be about 5 to 7, 7 sentences for CLB 5. So the next criteria are more specific. By the way, and those two have a star beside them, that means you need to get satisfactory. Those need to be all checked off right here. If you don't check them off with a check mark, if they're not checked, like I will check them when I'm reading it, then that means you didn't complete. So the analytic criteria is more specific. The first one says you can communicate a sense of audience, who the message is for, in language and format. So that means you want to be using what I am asking you for your greeting. So hello, and whoever it is that you're writing to, and kind regards, and that you're writing in the formal format, not friendly. So the next criteria says your simple sentences are mostly correct. So that means that you're not missing verbs, you're using the articles, your subjects and verbs are in agreement, okay? So the next step is you show satisfactory control of spelling, punctuation, and format. So you're not making mistakes on your capitalization and your spelling. Your periods, commas, and apostrophes are correct. And the format is the email format. Next, you can use appropriate connective words and phrases in a satisfactory way. So that means you can use also, as well, and finally. So this one here doesn't have a star beside it. These three do have a star beside it, so it means that you need to get satisfactory in all of those. So the first 5 here needs to be satisfactory. The next 3 means of the next 3 criteria, only 2 of them need to be satisfactory. You can have one of them as needs help. So the next thing is you use a satisfactory range of vocabulary. So satisfactory means acceptable, good. So you're using the vocabulary that you've been learning during our module on employment. And finally, you try to include complex sentences. So that means I want to see, it says mistakes are okay, but I want to see that you are using because, if, and when. So now I'm going to scroll down. And somebody who does well is going to be getting check marks in all of these areas, okay, in satisfactory or very good. If you're unable to achieve, you need help, it probably means that you started late. So you weren't with me in September or October, you just started. Okay, so It says here satisfactory is very good in the holistic. So you need to, basically what I just explained. So you want to get these marks or these marks, satisfactory or very good, and then you will get a success on this task. And a success means that you got a 3. So I suggest that you guys actually copy down this criteria and you can check it off as you go along. Make sure that you checked that you did these things. So did you check your spelling and your punctuation? Did you use also, as well, finally, etc.? So my friends, that is what you will be marked on for your email writing assessment on Thursday.